welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you my 2021 spring nail polish rack. Before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, welcome. Go ahead and press that subscribe button. I upload new live swatching videos every week. So this video is a big collaboration video with a ton of awesome nail YouTubers. I'm going to leave all of their channels linked in the description box. They should be posting their videos sometime today, so make sure you go check those out. So at the beginning of every season, I get so excited to put together my seasonal rack. Basically, I go through my collection and pick out some polishes that I want to try to wear that season. For me, it really helps narrow down my polish choices. If you're anything like me, you have a lot of polish, and so choosing one out of so many can be kind of stressful and difficult. But when I narrow it down to around 30, it makes the choice a lot more simple. I don't put pressure on myself to have to wear all of these polishes this season. Instead, I just kind of look at it as a buffet. Some of these polishes are currently available, and if they are, I will link them in the description box. Some of them are not currently available because I got them through Polish Pickup or Hella Handmade Creations or some other limited edition thing. I'm going to show you up close videos of all of these gorgeous polishes as well as swatching them on a swatch wheel so you can see them up close. Alright, I've got a lot to share, so let's go ahead and get into the swatches. Alright, so I'm kind of going in rainbow order here, but I don't really wear reds in the spring, so we're starting with pinks first. So this is Indie Angel Elle Woods, and it's described as being a magenta pink with holographic shimmer. It retails for $9, so I am just so in love with the name of this polish and the shade of pink. It's described as being a magenta pink, but it really looks like a reddish pink to me, and it's just so bright and fun. This polish was basically opaque in one coat. On the website, they had it swatched in one coat, but I'm more comfortable with it in two, but it's just overall gorgeous polish. And I do have photos for some of these, so pictured are two coats of Elle Woods from Indie Angel. Up next from Zoya, we have Lilani. This one's described as being a glistening pink grapefruit with gold micro shimmer, and it retails for $10. So this is definitely a much cooler toned pink than Elle Woods. It's bright, it's fun. To me, it reminds me of spring flowers, and I am so excited to have this for spring. I actually already wore it and absolutely loved it. The combination of pink and gold is, so pretty. So here's what it looks like on the swatch wheel. Very bright and vibrant, and it was opaque for me in just two coats. Pictured are two coats of Zoya Lilani with a glossy top coat. Next from Polish, we have Ariete. This one's described as being a neon rose pink cream with crushed gold flakes, and it retails for $12. It's currently sold out on the Polish site, but it's still listed, so I believe it might make a comeback. This is another bright pink with gorgeous gold. I love the contrast, and I've heard amazing things about Polish's gold crushed flake polishes, so I'm really excited to wear this one. It was opaque in just two coats and so pretty. Up next from Zoya, we have Daisy, and this is described as a classic hot pink cream. It retails for $10, but I got it recently at Zoya's $3 polish sale. So I'm really excited to have this one in my collection. It's bright and fun, and on the site they described it as a great color for pedicures, and that's what I have it in mind for. I can't wait to wear it. Next from Orly's Breathable line, this is Happy and Healthy. It's described as being a cool-toned bubblegum pink cream, and it retails for $9.99. It's cracking me up that it's 99 cents. I'm like so not used to that because of indie polishes don't really do that. Anyway, it's described as being a cool-toned pink, but I really feel like it's a warm-toned pink. Am I crazy here? I feel like there's a lot of yellow in this, which makes it warm-toned to me. And look at those glitters in there. That little shimmer, I've never noticed that before, and I've worn this polish a lot in the spring and summer. Because it's in the Breathable line, it's supposed to be worn without top and base coat. I've skipped top coat with this one before. It does look really shiny, but it ships super easy without the top coat. I've never skipped base coat because I'm not that brave. I always wear base coat. But classic staple for spring. From ILNP, we have Sunday. This one's described as being a pastel pink speckled polish, and it retails for $10. So these kind of speckled polishes, I think from their Hatched collection last year, I'm just obsessed with. I need to just go ahead and buy the entire collection. But I just think it's such a cute polish for spring. It reminds me of Easter eggs and cinnamon, and it's just adorable. Also from ILNP, we have Opal Sunset. This one's described as being a rosy pink jelly holographic with gold to green shimmer, and it retails for $10. So on the site, you guys have seen ILNP's advertisements before. You can't really tell if they're going to show nail line, if they're that sheer, and this one didn't say it was sheer in its description, so I thought it was going to be so shimmer packed that it reached full coverage. That is not the case. This is more of a topper than anything, even in 3 coats. Yes, it does have a ton of shimmer in here, and it's beautiful, but you can see a ton of nail line, which just usually isn't my style. So on the left here, you see it in 3 coats on its own. On the right is 1 coat over a sheer white polish, and that's how I ended up wearing it. It's actually the polish I'm wearing here in this video, so I thought I'd show you what it looks like. I think it looks beautiful over the white. It like almost has like a glistening glossy wet look. So pretty and soft. And I can still see some of the nail line, but this amount I can handle. Here's what it looks like outdoors. Whew, that gold green shimmer is gorgeous. Also from ILNP, clearly I have a thing for ILNP's pinks. This is Sweet Pea. It's described as being a sweet seashell pink jelly with scattered holographic microflakes, and it retails for $10. So this is one, and several of these were polishes that I featured in my 10 Faves for Spring collaboration. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it in the cards and in the description box. But this is one of my favorite polishes that I have in my entire collection. It is chef's kiss perfection to me. So here it is swatched in 3 coats, and inside it just looks like a soft, beautiful nude. But when you get it on the nails, it's so delicate and fresh and springy. And then out in the sunlight, oh my goodness, amazing. So I had to show you that here. Just wow. Yep, I love this polish. So here are 3 coats of Sweet Pea from ILNP. Up next from Cirque Colors is Persica. It's described as being a pastel peach polish with copper specks, and it retails for $14. So this speckled polish kind of reminds me of ILNP Sunday, the pink speckly one, but in this one, the specks are much larger and super reflective. You see that? Oh, I love it. I just love this kind of orange dreamsicle-y peachy shade. I think it's super flattering, and I can't wait to wear it this spring. Pictured are 2 coats of Persica from Cirque Colors. Also from Cirque Colors, we have Trompe l'Oeil. This one's described as being a neon pastel citron green cream, and it retails for $12.50. So this is definitely a bright, almost neon highlighter yellow that has a lot of white in it. It definitely has some green undertones. And what really drew me into this cream, because this isn't typically a color I would go for, is the incredible formula. Ignore the spec on the swatch wheel. But this one was completely opaque in just 2 coats, and it was super smooth and buttery and easy to work with, which for yellow is just fantastic. Pictured are 2 coats of Trompe l'Oeil with a glossy top coat. Next from KB Shimmer, we have Water Relief, and it took me forever to get that name. Water Relief. Water Relief. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one's described as being a pale mint crelly loaded with color shifting flakes that shift from orangey copper to gold to lime, and it retails for $10. Don't love greens? Love this green. These kind of soft, minty shades are just really refreshing and bright and springy, and oh, I love it. I've actually already worn this polish. The flakes are super noticeable and bold, and they contrast really nicely against that mint green base. Pictured are 3 coats of Water Relief by KB Shimmer with a glossy top coat. Next from ILNP, we have Princeton. This one's described as being a refined mint green, and it retails for $10. So I was super shocked that I wanted to pick this up, but I just embraced it, and I'm glad I did. I actually ended up wearing this already. It was my first spring rack polish that I wore, and I wore it for St. Patty's Day. And I thought it was really, really nice transition from winter to spring with the kind of dustiness that it has, I feel. And the holographic is just absolutely gorgeous as well. On the swatch wheel here, you can see compared to other ILNP holographics, the holo in this is maybe a bit on the subtle side. That's because the formula is quite creamy and completely opaque in just 2 coats. So pictured are 2 coats of ILNP Princeton with a glossy top coat. This is Bee's Knees Lacquer Punish Them All. Not the springiest name. I described it as being a dusty teal with pink to violet to gold shifting shimmer and holographic microflakes. So this polish is currently out of stock on the Bee's Knees Lacquer site, but Bee's Knees Lacquer does have a respawn request link, which I'll put in the description box, where if they ever are out of stock of the polish that you want, you can request that it returns. And if she's got the materials to make it and there's enough demand, then she'll bring it back. I just really liked the opacity of this polish. It was totally opaque in 2 coats, great creamy formula, and the yellow combined with the teal, violet, purple was beautiful. Pictured are 2 coats of Punish Them All by Bee's Knees Lacquer. This gorgeous polish is 1850 Artisan Polish Corfu, and it was sold through Hella Handmade Creations recently. It's described as being a turquoise shimmer that has holographic microflakies, softened by a copper shimmer and pink highlight. And it I think, has some gold in there as well. I keep seeing some gold in the bottle and on the nail. I love this polish. As soon as I got it, I put it on. Yeah, I've already worn it twice this year. Don't feel like it's really a winter polish, but when you find a polish that just really speaks to you, it doesn't really matter the season. You're going to wear it. You know what I mean? So this one spoke to me. I've worn it twice, and I will wear it again this spring. So happy to have it in my collection. Oh, love it. Pictured are 3 coats of 1850 Artisan Polish Corfu. Next from ILNP, we have Starling. This one's described as being a pale turquoise speckled polish, and it retails for $10. So this is another one from last year's Hatched collection, and I'm obsessed with it. I think I wore this maybe 2 or 3 times even last spring, so I'm excited to get it on my nails again and wear it this year. I just love the speckles in this because where they're tonal, they really kind of blend into the creamy base of the polish, and they're not super noticeable. They're kind of on the subtle side, and I like it. It's a fun way to spice up your basic cream. So pictured are 2 coats of ILNP Starling with a glossy top coat. This is Cuticula Bloom, and it's described as being a soft sky blue base with shiny rose gold metallic flakes, purple metallic flakes, and a mix of pink and purple glitters. This one came from Polish Pickup sometime this year, and I love it. The soft blue, the gorgeous purple glitters, and the pink flakes. I love Cuticula's pink flaky polishes. And just in general, I feel like Cuticula's been like killing it lately. Like all of their polishes for every collaboration and every collection, I am just completely obsessed with. So I cannot wait to wear this one. Next, from Glisten & Glow, we have Ode to Overalls. This one's described as being a medium denim blue with red to orange to gold to green color shifting shimmers, and it retails for $12.50. This is a polish pickup polish that actually hasn't come out yet. It comes out on the 2nd, which is this Friday, the 2nd of April. So if you're interested, the shop opens at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this one actually has no cap, so you'll be able to purchase it all through the weekend. I love this polish, and I wasn't expecting to. Blue is not my favorite polished color, but the formula of this one was crazy, and the shimmers are just absolutely gorgeous. I don't usually pick to rewear polishes that I've swatched recently, but I couldn't resist this one. It's just too beautiful. Pictured are 2 coats of Glisten & Glow Ode to Overalls. Next from Cuticula, we have Pixie Crush. This one's described as being a mix of big and small holographic flakes in gold, blue, light pink, fuchsia, and violet. And it retails for $9. I was going to link this one below. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be for sale. However, Cuticula is changing sites. I think they're moving sites, so I can't link it. Just search Cuticula and maybe the site will be up soon. But this is a flaky topper. Don't usually love toppers, but I thought, you know, it's good to have a topper option any time of year. And this one is so beautiful for spring. Just the rainbow of flakes inside of it. I have it here layered over a sheer white polish that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. But honestly, I think this would look gorgeous over any bright springy or summery color, just with the rainbow of flakes. It's wonderful. Next from Bee's Knees Lacquer is the Glass Castle. This one's described as being a white multi-chrome shifting from gold to green to blue. This is also currently out of stock on the Bee's Knees site, but like I mentioned earlier, you can always request a respawn. So this one wasn't intentionally supposed to be a topper, but my personal favorite way to wear it is as a topper. It's got a very ethereal, light, beautiful look. It was part of the Throne of Glass collection, which was a whole collection of these gorgeous white multi-chromes with varying shimmers. I'll link it in the cards if you haven't seen it. They're pretty amazing. But this one just drew me in for spring. I thought that the gold and green in there just looked really fresh and gorgeous. So I have it layered here over a sheer white. So for the pictures, I did not use a base color. You're looking at 3 coats of the Glass Castle. Next from Femme Fatale, we have Crystal Citadel. This was another polish pickup from November, I think I purchased it. It's described as being a sheer blue toned purple with strong pink to green shift and holographic accent. Ooh, this is pretty. And I've been eyeing it since November. I don't know why I didn't wear it in the winter. I totally could have, but when I looked at it, for some reason, it just said spring. So I've been saving it up and now I get to wear it and I'm so hyped. The shimmer is just absolutely gorgeous. And then the kind of periwinkly base is really pretty too. This is actually the only Femme Fatale polish I have. I've been looking for more. Let me know if you have any recommendations. Next from Different Dimension, we have Antisocial Butterfly. This one's described as being a violet jelly polish loaded with orange to red to green aurora shimmers and holographic micro flakies. This was part of the March, I think, Birds, Bees, and Butterflies polish pickup. Oh my goodness, and it's another one. As soon as I saw it, it had to go on the contenders for best polishes of 2021. It is so striking. The deep, gorgeous purple base, the gorgeous shimmer. This polish just like gets me excited. I can't wait to wear it. And looking at it next to these other lighter purples, I feel like I could have worn it in the winter time, but for some reason, again, it just said spring. So I saved it up and I can't wait to wear it. This is Stella Chroma. I do love knitting patterns, and it's described as being a pale orchid cream with multi-chrome shifting shimmer, and it retails for $13. So this was another polish that was in my spring staples video. Oh, it's just the absolute perfect soft purple for spring. It's bright, it's fresh, it's cheery, and it puts me in a great mood when I look at it. The shimmer in here is on the subtle side because sometimes you don't always want a bright, crazy shimmer. You just want to love on that cream color and have a really soft sheen, and that's what this one gives me. Love it. Pictured are 2 coats of Stella Chroma. I do love knitting patterns. Another Cert Colors, this is A Fiore. I think that's how you say it. It's described as being a pastel lilac cream polish, nice and simple. It retails for $12.50. So I'm not a big cream polish wearer. I'll wear one probably one a season, honestly, just as kind of a palette cleanser. But this is a great option for my spring cream. It's another one with blue undertones, so it gives kind of refreshing renewal vibes, and I think it's really pretty. Also, love Cert Colors cream formula. This was a 2-coater. Next on my rack is Zoya Haruko. This one's described as being a soft violet metallic and it retails for $10. So I was surprised that this one was described as a metallic. I thought for sure it would be a shimmer polish. It is much more subtle than a lot of Zoya's other shimmer polishes, so maybe that's why it's considered a metallic, but the shimmer is absolutely gorgeous in this one, totally visible on the nail, and this polish is opaque in 2 coats. Next in the purple family, we've got Polished for Days Solasta. This one's described as being a smoky pale purple base with orange to green shifting iridescent microflake shimmer and holographic microflakes. It retailed for $12.50. So I forget whose video it was. I wish I remembered, but I saw this in someone's video for the best polishes of 2020 and I fell instantly in love. It's the perfect shade of purple. The holographic is just amazing. And then I love the gold shimmer and the pink shimmer. It is fantastic. I can't wait to wear this one. Next is another polish pickup polish. This is Pepper Potts, but wait, there's more. This one's described as being a reddish leaning violet with gold, indigo, and green shimmer. Yeah, speechless. So pretty. So the gold, almost, it looks like a lime green shimmer in this is the most striking. Ooh, you can really see the green there. So pretty. I don't really see too much indigo shimmer. Oh, I guess I see it kind of on the sides. But either way, this polish is just fantastic. The formula was perfect, totally opaque in 2 coats, and the shimmer was just blinding. My next one is from Fair Maiden Polish. This is in Plume. It's another polish pickup polish. It's described as being a magenta pink to white thermal with a green, blue, violet shimmer, multi-chrome flakes, and holographic sparkle. So this polish is described as a magenta pink, but I thought there was quite a bit of purple in it, so I put it with the purples. I don't know what I love more, the color it transitions to when it's warm, the flakes, the hollow. I love it all. So here's what it looks like in its cool state, and you can just see that shimmer really contrasts against that beautiful magenta base. And then here's what it looks like when it's warm and the flakes just pop against the white. Gorgeous. And this one is fully opaque in 3 coats, even in the warm white state. Pictured are 3 coats of Fair Maiden Polish in Plume Cold and 3 coats warm with a glossy top coat. We have another Fair Maiden polish. This is Bundle Up. It's described as also being a bright magenta pink when cold to icy clear when warm, loaded with iridescent flakes and hollow sparkle. Okay, I just realized how similar that description is to the last polish. I'm starting to realize I have a type here. This one retails for $11. So another thermal, more flakes, more hollow sparkle, more magenta. Again, just absolutely gorgeous. Those flakes create a good amount of opacity on the nail. Now this one, when it's warm and it's in that kind of white clear color, it is not fully opaque. But the flakes give you a lot of coverage on the nail. So here's what it looks like cold. And here's what it looks like warm. Pictured are 3 coats of Fair Maiden Polish Bundle Up cold and 3 coats warm with a glossy top coat. And it wouldn't be spring without a few Corellis. So here I have Coloristic Carol Lady Gouldian. This one's described as being a white Corelli with subtle pastel purple shimmer and magenta, neon pink, navy, green, blue, aquamarine, and peach glitters. This was a polish pickup polish, and I love it. It was from the Birds, Bees, Butterflies theme this spring. Just the mix of glitters is so fun, all sorts of different sizes in like my favorite colors, and it's so springy and fun. Because of the glitters in this, it does dry down a little bit textured, so I usually would put a glitter smoothing top coat, but here you can see it with just a glossy top coat. Pictured are 2 coats of Lady Gouldian by Coloristic Carol. And the last curly I have to share with you is 90 Lacquer What a Peach. This one's described as being a white curly base with various shades of pink. I'm not sure of the price on this one. I'm thinking it's $9, but currently there is a sale going on at 90 Lacquer. I think Jess is moving, so it was $6.30. These were actually my favorite childhood colors. Pink, purple, and yellow were my favorite colors as a kid. So I had to get this polish. I like Mario too. Peach is cool. But really I got it because I love the colors. I was surprised that not that many glitters came out, but I thought it was kind of a little bit delicate and more subdued, so I liked it. I did leave it upside down before applying, and this is how many glitters I got in 2 coats. And the final polish on my spring rack is from Fancy Gloss. It's Got Milk. This one's described as being a white sheer polish, and it retails for $7.50. So this one is one of my most used polishes. I wear it underneath toppers. Sometimes I will layer more sheer polishes like Opal Sunset. I'll put that on top. And it's just a great polish on its own too. It's really simple. 3 coats get decent opacity, and it's a great palette cleanser. Wow, that was a lot of polishes. Let me know in the comments which of these polishes stood out to you, or if you have any of them in your own collection. Don't forget, this is a collab video, so I will link all of the channels participating in my description box so you can go check out their videos. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!